China Mail, China Mail. Everybody look, it's China Mail. I will be busy now.
And Emily.
Now I'm going to go annoy the cat over here.
All right. Hey, I'm back again so soon.
Oh, Mommy, look.
The mail carrier must have heard me complaining about not getting any mail because I got a boatload. Poor cat.
Ow.
She loves every minute of it. All right. So, sorry. I just realized these were sitting here still. Getting flattened out. Readjust. Dun, da, da. All right, so we have 3 packages today, plus 2 that came yesterday. So, as you can see, I haven't even opened these yet. So, it is going to be a full, actual unboxing. Not my normal. I've already flattened these out for you so you don't have to watch me and listen to the plastic. What are you doing?
Building a fort for the cat. Ignore me.
She doesn't need a fort.
Okay,
so these are more from eBay. I still have a lot. Let me count. Last count, it was like 20 that was coming. So we're probably down to like 15 that are on their way still. So what I'll do is I'll open them each up.
Like that.
And then we'll show them all at once. Okay, that sound okay? I just wish that all of these people would start doing the little foam cores. But again, you know, what do you want for less than $5? So this plastic is cut crooked. Some of the sticky is exposed, so I need to reposition. There, better. Okay. So there's that one. We'll open up this other big one. Ooh. I hope this is the one that I think it is. One of the ones I'm really excited to get is one of the 5-panel ones. And I just found a Starry Night 5-panel that I'm going to try to get. Yeah, my husband made me laugh. He's like, I thought you quit buying these. I'm like, I did. Comes from China. Takes a while. Men. Clueless. Yay, this is the one I thought it was. Ooh, so pretty. It's exciting. Can you quit torturing the cat, please?
She likes it.
I thought you weren't going to do anything. See, this one is crooked too. Okay, so the plastic has been cut crooked, and a little piece of the little edge of the adhesive is showing. So that's what is taking me a little bit longer to get these situated. Well, that was just terrible. But it will work. Not really. Still have to do some fidgeting on that. So, last one to open, and this is not a diamond painting, but it is related. So I will show this too. This is exciting. Been waiting for this. What haven't I been waiting on, right? Okay. So this will be the first thing because it's not in like an actual package. So I'll just go ahead and talk about this first. I saw this on another video and oh shoot. Now I'm not sure who it was. I guess we've all kind of like come across the dreaded oily drills or sticky drills, whatever you want to call them. This I saw on, was it Lorma? Lorma, was it you that was talking about this? Anyway, this is an awesome little handy gadget. If you are a loose tea drinker, you might recognize this. If I can figure out how to open it. Bye, Emmy.
Look at the cat fort. It has pillows and it has decorations.
Take the pictures down. Stop.
Why?
Because you don't need to do that.
But it's cute.
Okay, so you put your loose tea in here, and you close the lid, and you shove it down in your hot water, and you see that? How cute is that, right? Okay, so for dirty drills, you pour a package. She showed one of the smaller packages, like from the big paintings she had. So I'm sure these paintings that I'm getting, where it's just one little package of drills, it will fit. It'll hold quite a few. So you put your dirty drills in here, and you close the lid, and you put you dunk this into soapy water. And as you're pushing the plunger, it's pushing the drills back and forth and agitating them in the water, so it's actually cleaning them. So this is really cool. And then all you have to do is just shake it out, because the water is going to come out the mesh, the water is going to come out the little holes, and yeah. And you can just kind of like hang this somewhere, wherever you can, to dangle it and let them dry that way. So I'm excited about this. And I paid $1 for this on eBay. It was $8 from Amazon. And it's probably going to be really flimsy because I only paid $1 for it. And I'm using this to open it because I just don't want to break my fingernail, because my nails tend to break easy. But this stopper is like a kind of pliable rubber. And it's all plastic except for the mesh. The mesh is kind of a, I guess it's kind of a metal. Might not be. It might just be nylon. I don't know. But anyway, so this is cool. This is a nice little handy gadget. And again, I got it on eBay. It's called a tea infuser is what it's called. That's what I searched when I ordered it. And this took, let me pull this up. I think this only took 2 weeks.
Oh,
Let's see. Hang on, I need a drink.
Found my hand sanitizer. It's in the bottom of my purse.
Not relevant. Okay, excuse me. So I ordered this on August 18th, and this is August 31st. So that's pretty good. I won't count now how many I've got left still to come, but I have a few. First of all, yesterday I started this guy, and I sat here and finished it before I went to bed last night. And the other thing I did was I added in, just used some glue. I just put a thin layer of glue. This is my favorite glue. I use it for just about everything. Every paper project I do, that's the glue I use. But I went ahead and filled in, because this black along the edge was not, this up here, this little tiny bit right here, and this down here, and of course this whole side, was not sticky. So I just added the drills myself, just kind of kept them in line with, but you can see how pretty it is. Very sparkly. Very, very sparkly. I love it. So this took a total of, because I stopped and made dinner and ate dinner, so probably 4 hours total, maybe, somewhere around there. So I'm happy to have that done. All right, so now for the new mail, the main reason for this video.
Wait. It's being weird in the background.
Okay, so the first kit came with a standard kit, toolkit, and a few little bags. Drills, lots of green. I'm going to show you these first. Let me tilt you down so you can see. I didn't turn my blotter over, so pay no attention to the messiness. Let's spread these out a little bit so it's a solid background for you to look at the drills. I'm doing these a little bit different, making you wait for the goods. Okay, so these are my favorite packaging, printed very clear. I like that. So look, oh, green is my other favorite color. So look at all these greens. This is a grayish, but it's still a little bit of green. Probably every shade of green, just about. Whoops. More green. A little bit of yellow. Do it this way. Is that better? That's probably better. So there's greens. Greens. Some yellows. Mustard colors. And browns. And a couple of tans. And I dropped. Oh, whew, almost fell out of my chair. Dropped these. They are gray, 2 grays, almost white. Okay, that's kind of weird. Magenta. There is black and very dark brown. So now, this painting is waterfall. Go back up again. So here is painting. It's beautiful. It reminds me of North Carolina or the Smokies. It's really pretty. Again, no thumbnail. But it does have 26 colors. So it's got quite a few colors. And the canvas is nice and printed clear. And this is a 30 by 40. I need to clean up the plastic because the plastic is like really awful. Okay, so moving on. The next one has the same toolkit with a few bags. And the wax got cut off on the tray there. And here are the drills. I keep knocking my little dude over. So here are the drills, again, in my favorite packaging. I'm going to borrow this for a second. Alright, so these are the DMC number and the code for the painting is printed well. They're kind of a little bit stuck together, but not too bad. So we'll all one piece this time. So this has some really pretty peachy red, couple of purples, some nice blues. That's a lot of dark blue. That's $9.39. So it's a really, really dark navy. I love these 2 colors. These are too pretty. I love that. It's beautiful. Yellows, browns, and a tiny bit of orange, and then a couple of grays. So those are the next painting, and that painting is this beautiful little dude. You can see it pretty good. I love all the colors on him. This is a 30 by 30. It is 19 colors. It's really cute. I like it. It'll go up here on the wall. Right. Can't get used to that. I'll go up here on the wall, probably right underneath that little guy. So there's that one. Let me flip this over because I don't like all the tape showing. It's distracting. All right. Now I feel better about that. Okay, so the next painting is one that I've already got. And what my plan with this one, because I've already done this one and completed it and framed it, but my plan with this one is I'm going to change the colors. I haven't decided if it's going to be purple or blue. I've been trying to get the other kits of this exact butterfly, but they're only the partials. And this is a full. So this is another 30 by 30, but it is full. So I'm not going to use these. I might see if I have enough this teal color that is the accent for this one. I might see if I have enough of those shades that I can do this painting with a different color. So I'm excited about this one. I've never changed the whole painting before, but that's my plan. That is my plan. It's really hard to find that design as a full drill. I don't understand why. But the majority of them are sold as partials for some reason. Okay, so the last one, come back down again. Again, my favorite packaging. This is another rainbow painting. So we've got some 310, red, orange, green, yellow, pink, teal, blues, and white. So it is a perfect rainbow, and it is the adorable other rainbow kitten. Isn't he cute? This is another partial, and it is just the body of the cat, so you don't do the purple or green background, which is fine. He'll still be really cute. There's the thumbnail. I think he's so sweet. Green little eyes. Kind of reminds me of Anna a little bit. I like it.
Something I will do.
So what I want to do next is I want to show you how I'm going to frame my little kitty that I finished last night. Get these out of the way. I'll put all those away later. I won't make you a lot. Put them back in the packaging and box them up. So the idea I have for framing this, I have an 11 by 14 picture frame. All right, so I went ahead and took the plastic off of the frame, and I'm just opening up the back.
I'm going to go with my brownie.
Okay.
I'm going to go like this.
So my plan,
Bye.
I have this really cool paper. If I can get it in the light just right. It has, I'll tilt you down a little bit. It has embossed dots all over it. And I have the rainbow. Of colors. Roy G. Biv. What I originally wanted to do was diagonal, like stripes. I'll keep you down so you can see what I'm doing here. I wanted to do diagonal, you know, have one color this top corner and then another color here, 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 and here. But the problem you run into is this is 12-inch paper and the frame is 14. So you can't get a diagonal stripe cut from the paper that will reach. So you see, wait a minute. No, I'm doing it wrong. So see, if I cut, I've got this much that's going to be off. And I really didn't want to piece it together because that's going to be very visible. Because all I'm doing is putting this on top of the background instead of cutting this out, because this is the one that is on the mat board, so it's already a little bit thicker. Now that I say that, I kind of do want to cut this piece out so this frame is hidden too. It's so hard. It's so hard. But anyway, we'll just stick with the easier version. And because I've got 7 pieces of paper, 7 different colors, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut a 2-inch strip from each color. And then I'm going to put them in order as the background for this painting. And I think with the embossed little dots, I think it's going to look really cool with the dots on the painting because it is a round drill. So let me set this aside. I don't know why I went ahead and opened this. I use my drawers as my shelving unit when I'm working on projects. Okay, so I have my handy dandy trusty trimmer that I absolutely love. This really bums me out. I really want a diagonal. Do I want to take a chance and waste paper? No, I really don't. So we've got 2 inches, and I'm just going to line up. I've got my 2-inch mark here. So I'm going to line that up. Bite the bullet and just cut. So we'll do each one individually. This, since it is embossed, the edge is a little bit fuzzy. You see that? But I have a trick for that. I will show you in just a minute how I get rid of that little fuzzy edge. Emily stole my little guy. How rude. Just noticed she stole Jack's friend. Such a little scoundrel. As you can see, she's feeling better. We had her check up again with the doctor today, and they said her ears are still red, but not as bad as they were on Monday. So the medication is working, and she's being more of her obnoxious self, so I know she's feeling better. She has, I'll be honest with y'all, she's been a little bit hurt by some of the comments that a few people have left about her being too distracting. So she doesn't quite understand why she can't be crazy and nuts all the time. So I had to explain the whole time and place for everything. So since my frame is 11 by 14, I'm cutting an inch off the bottom edge, or one edge, doesn't really matter. I'm cutting an inch off so it will fit perfectly behind the glass. So forgive me for not being chatty. Can't do 2 things at once today apparently. So tomorrow is September 1st, which means it is 9 days until Emily's birthday. She is going to be 9, and I cannot believe it. It just doesn't seem possible. Okay, so I always keep the paper that comes in the frame. I always keep that just kind of as a guide, placement guide for myself. So what I'm going to do with these, and actually let me grab the tape if I can get up. To keep these in place while I'm working on it, actually first let me show you my little trick. So can you see the little fuzzy edge? Let's see if it shows up. There's a little tiny fuzzy edge where I kept because of the embossed paper. So I have this really cool, this is actually a tool that I used in college with drafting. It's sandpaper block. And you use it to get a really sharp, we use it in drafting to get a really sharp point on our pencils. But I use it to get the little fuzzy edge off my paper. Works great. So I'm just going to rub it it's just slightly, can you tell the angle I have it? So it just barely, and I do it on the back side. Put the sandpaper to the back side because I don't want the front getting marred. So we just clean up those edges. And the bottom I'm not going to be concerned with because it's not going to show. It'll be against the actual frame itself. For some reason this one has a double. So you can see here I'm just lining up my rainbow. Like so. And last is the purple. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip these over to the back side, and it's very clear the difference in the front and the back. You can see the back is, you can still see the polka dots, but they're you can feel them. This way you can't feel them. So it's clear to me. It might be harder to see on camera. So I'm just going to turn each of these over, and I'm going to line them up edge to edge and put a couple pieces of tape to secure it. Because I think I am going to cut the center out and have this sitting on top of and hiding the frame. Because it's got some bends in it, some creases, and I really don't like how that looks. So if I hide that, I think it will have a more finished, a nicer look to the whole piece. Okay, so keep moving on, just taping. My phone is driving me crazy. It's doing this random buzzing. I have it on, I always keep it on vibrate. I never turn the sound on because the little notifications drive me crazy. But every once in a while, it will just like buzz every like minute or so. Just and I have no idea why it does it because there's no notifications popping up. There's nothing, no missed call, nothing. I have no idea why it does it. So I have to restart the phone for it to quit. This phone drives me crazy. And then, please tell me, someone else has had this problem. I think I deleted them already. Every once in a while, like when I upload, I delete them. You know the stickers that are part of Facebook that you can like respond to comments with? Well, when I update all of my photographs into my Google Drive to get them off my phone, and when I do that, I get a whole slew of those crazy stickers from Facebook. Now tell me what Facebook has to do with Google Drive, and tell me how uploading my pictures to Google Drive sends the stickers to my phone. I'm telling you, it is the most bizarre thing. I took it into AT&T. She was like, do what? So I explained it, and then I showed her. She's like, well, are you saving them? I'm like, no. Some of these I don't even use. It's the most bizarre thing. I hate it. It drives me crazy. Isn't this cute? I love it. Crazy cat lady. Okay, so here is our rainbow background. Just taped together, so it's still, you know, not the best. So what I will do now, again, working on the back side, I am going, ooh, I just thought of something. I have a really cool tool, right, that I got for Christmas. I need to move these over. That I'm going to use to make this easier. So forgive me for fumbling here. Sit that there. So this, I still have it in the box because I want to keep it nice and neat. This is a laser square. This is so cool. We Are Memory Keepers. This is my favorite paper crafting company. They have the coolest stuff. I swear, they're just ingenious when it comes to creating. So it is a giant monster thingamajiggy. Just need to quickly assemble it. Let me get this out of my way. So this is one of the things that I have always struggled with in crafting, and that is getting stuff straight. Come on, puzzle, go together. Come on. You can do it, come on. My little grid doesn't want to go together. Ugh. Didn't have this problem the last time I used it. What is the deal? What is the deal, as the Grinch says? Sorry, that was a really weird face. I do that all the time, make the weirdest faces. Well, come on. Have it the right way. It just does not want to click in place. And if I don't have it in place, it's going to screw up my alignment. Hang on. Okay, I got it. We are cooking with gas. Now, as you can see, it has these little circles, and on the bottom of the ruler thing, it has the circles as well. Plus, these two pieces interlock. But I don't want to do it that way. So, hang on. I haven't used this all that much, so it still is, I'm still remembering and learning. So the one square goes, or the one side goes this way, and then this piece slides in place like this, and then you put this on top of here. Okay? And then you turn it on. I can remember where the on-off switch is. Hang on, thought it was right up here. Where'd it go? Forgive me, I'm being real late. There it is, way down there. Good grief. Okay. Alright, you can see the laser. You see it? So what you do here, I don't quite have that. There we go. Alright, so what I'm going to do is pull my piece over, and this is lined up in the corner. So it's a 13-inch length. Okay, had to pause again, the kid came in. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm using my ruler, which I really don't need, but this is just kind of the way my brain works. So we've got 2 inches on each side. So this is 8 inches. No, it's not. No, I forgot I'm working with 14 inches here. So this is right before the 10-inch mark. So what I'm doing is I'm just using that this way, and then we've got 8 1/4 inches this way. So 10 is what? How many inches is that? That is 1, 2, 3. 3, and we'll just say 3 inches. So I need to do 1.5 inches. Again, we're going to use this because it's close enough where it's not going to matter. So I need 1.5 inches here. And then what I'll do is I'll move this to where it lines up with the laser grid. And that should be 1.5 inches down here, which it is not. Okay, so let's move up to 1.25 inches and move this up. Again, lining up with the laser. And I guess I really could turn this one on too. but I really don't need it this way. Although, I guess that could just make sure I've got it. Yeah, see, I had it straight already because I'm using the paper as my line. So can you see, let me shut this off for a minute. Yeah, you can see the laser goes all the way across, and then this one is coming all the way down. It's like running up off the thing. So now I want to double check. See, this is tricky. Why is this not working out? It should be 1 1/4 inches. So now that's at 1.5 inches, and this is closer. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move my laser down, and I'm going to line it up like this, and double check. Okay, so I think I've got it centered pretty good this way, which I just realized what I was doing. I'm lining up the top of this. I don't want to line it up with this. I want to line it up like this. So I want to hide this behind the mat. So now that I know I've got it centered, it's going to be centered all around. So what I'll do is, actually I need a pen because I'm writing over top of the tape. So I need to get one of my archival pens here that will write on slick surfaces. And I want to make sure my laser is lined up, and then I can slide this laser to line up here. I need to bring it down just a little. But I just love that this is such a cool concept. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a pin line right on top of the laser there, and coming off here, and then I'm going to come down here, make sure it's where I want it here, and do the same thing. Put a pin line here and a pin line here. Okay. And then I'm going to take the pencil and I'm going to draw around this. Now remember, I'm working on the back of the paper, so it's not going to be visible, because remember, this is not going to be cut. It's this line that I'm going to cut. So now I need to do this side. So I'll put a line on that, and then move my laser to this side. And this painting is not square. Okay, so I'll put a line there and there. And then I'm going to measure this so I can double check my measurements, which is 3/8, 6/8. And I'm just going to double check. Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6/8. Okay, so now I'm ready to move this aside. Just put it on the bed for now. And then using my trimmer again, which is going to be tricky. I think I'll just use my straight edge. Let me grab my different cutting mat. Okay. This is the mat I use when I'm cutting. I don't want to cut on these. They're keep them just strictly for measuring. So I will use, and plus this is the magnetic. If you saw the video I did where I framed the black and white butterfly, this is the mat that I used for that. So I line up my paper with the grids. That way I know I'm straight. And then I take, all right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to line up my ruler on the black pen marks. Okay, actually, you know what? I have to remember. I just reminded myself. If I cut those, I'm going to cut to... What did I do with my other ruler? It's hiding. Let me come back in. We need to come in 6/8 of an inch. So we need to come down. I'm going to use the top black line. I hope you guys aren't like, oh, hurry up, get it over with. This is the first time I'm doing this, so I'm kind of figuring it out as we go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to line up this side, which is going to be one of the sides. And I'm going to come down 6/8. And I'm going to mark it. So this is really where I need to start cutting. Like this. So let me just draw. And then I'm going to double check myself and make sure I'm right. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And yep, that lines up with the black. So this should be... Now I will mark inside here, line to line, and I need to come up 6/8 here, like this, level with those black lines, and like this. So this will be, if I did it right, so this pencil line that you cannot see, this second pencil line will be the cutout piece that will be the frame. Oh, it makes me nervous. Will be the frame for that. Okay, I had to do some preliminary measurements because it just was not looking right. And I really don't want to ruin this paper because I love it too much. And I mean, I have plenty to cut again. I only like to cut once. So what I've done is I cut a piece of just copy paper to the size. And I'm double checking my framework because this is, and I actually did a good job, except this line is off. So what I'll do is I'll cut this paper, this tape. Again, this is the back of the paper, so it's not going to matter. Just using tape. Sorry for my hand being in a weird camera angle. All right, so let's move this off again. Out of the way, bring in my straight edge. And I'm going to line it up with the edge of the paper. This is just for my own, like, I second guess and question myself all the time. So this is just me being, it's that OCD. So if any of y'all have OCD, you know what I'm talking about. So I'm using my straight edge ruler on my magnet cutting board, which I don't have to worry about the paper shifting on me. And since I've got my paper taped in place, I don't really have to use my grid lines all that much. And I'm going to quickly, hopefully, cut out our little frame. And I'm turning the paper just to make it easier on myself. Plus, so I'm not, you know, reaching so far over in the camera view. I'm hoping you all can see what I'm doing here. Oops, tape's peeling up. One more side. And we will hold our breath. Cross our fingers and toes. And pray we did it right. So, oops, didn't push down far enough on that one. Didn't cut through the tape. That's the problem there. Okay. So there we have it. Okay. Now, are you ready? Let's see how I did.
Yeah.
Okay. It's pretty good. It's just off the tiniest bit, but I'm not going to freak out about it because, like I said, this mat board is not square. So it is going to be fine. It's going to be hanging on the wall. It's not going to be that visible, I hope. Besides, if anybody looks that close, whatever. Okay, so the way I do this is I always secure everything. So what I want to do first, I'm going to use glue dots. If you haven't seen these before, these are the coolest things. I would prefer to be using bigger ones, but I've run out of them. See if you can pick that up. See that? That is a little tiny sticky dot of glue. So since they are so small, I'm going to use 4 down the length of my paper here. And what this is going to do is this is going to hold the rainbow paper to this backing paper. Remember I said I always keep this? That way I know for sure what I'm using as a mat is the right size. So I'm lining it up down here at the end where the glue dots are not. And then I'm just going to smooth it over. So now it's secured like a little book. So for the next part, I will do the kitty next. So again, I think I'm going to use regular glue on this because this is a little bit heavier. So I'm just going to put a little bit of glue on the corner and some in the middle. Sorry, I had to plug in the computer. So what I'll do, whoops, just got glue on my finger, is with this side is secure. I'll lift this up. And another reason I'm using the glue is because it will give me a little bit of time to move my painting around to get it in the right place. So I can try to get that crookedness to not be quite as evident on the blue side as it is the orange, because I think it will blend in a little bit better if some of that frame is showing over here than over here. Okay, so there's that. And now I will lift up this and put my glue dots along this side. And this is cute. See, that's the brand. I love the little dispenser. It's so adorable. So just flip this up. Place. I'm just eyeballing it. I'm not being precise with where the glue goes. Okay. So there are the little glue dots. You can see them in place. So we'll just straighten out. Don't pull because this is a little bit warped. So you got to be careful with that. So now I have the back of the picture frame here. Make sure you've got your hanger in the right place. I've done that more than once. And then we're going to bring in the glass. And flip this over. Okay. And then we'll fold these down. Pray I don't break any because I've done that more than once. You got to fold these down and this frame just kind of snaps. Now, since the painting is on a mat board, it's really poofy. Can you see the poofiness? But I think after a while it will calm down. So let's push this up. Oh my gosh. You guys. Oh, I'm so happy with it. Look. I love how it looks. That is really cool. Isn't it exciting when you see something in your brain and it actually turns out? I am even more in love with this design now. And I'm happy with it being small. I wanted a much bigger one. I'm really happy. Yeah, this is going to go over there on the wall behind me so y'all can see it when I'm doing my videos. Really, really happy. What's the matter, Anna? Can you hear her crying? She wants out. So I think that is it for today. I can't stop smiling. I'm so happy. I love when that happens. So now I have this extra little rainbow, partial rainbow. There's no red on it. But, yeah. Happy, happy, happy. All right. So, I'll see y'all next time when I get some more paintings in the mail or if I have another progress to show you. Oh, go to my Facebook page. I'll put a link in the description. I posted the little video that I tried to put up yesterday of the progress on my custom. I went ahead and put it on Facebook because I could not get the computer to cooperate and let me save it to the computer and then upload it. I don't know what was going on. It was really weird.
Is it on? Oh. Bye, guys.
That's it?
Bye. I don't know what else.
All right, bye.
Bye. I'm going to go disappear around my life.
See you later. Okay, so I'm signing off now. I'm so excited about this. This is really, really cool, you guys. So happy. So, so happy. All right, so happy painting. Oh, I was talking about the progress video. Go to I made a special diamond painting Facebook page. So that's where I put the custom. It's just a little short video just showing, panning back and forth, showing the sparkle. So I will see y'all next time. And again, subscribe. We are so close to hitting 600 subscribers. We're going to be giving away a diamond painting. I have not revealed what that painting will be yet. But once we hit 600 subscribers, I think I'll do something a little bit different this time with the drawing. I won't just do a random of all subscribers. I think it'll be something with the actual announcement video. So stay tuned, subscribe, head over to Facebook and give us a like and hang out with us there. And thanks again. Talk to you soon.